Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe, day 1211, where we are counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. Something I need to talk more about is what is Bitcoin and where do you get it and all this great stuff. But today we're going to focus on the difference between gold and Bitcoin and why, on a personal level, I believe that Bitcoin is far, far, far more valuable than gold. And it's simply the things that you can do with Bitcoin that you can't do with gold. I went on local Bitcoins and I went to sell Bitcoins, and I'm able to trade or sell, however you want to look at it, my Bitcoins for $5,000 right now in a gift card for Buco di Beppo, which is like an Italian restaurant. Then there was another one for like a Japanese restaurant, and there's one for Panda Express. So I'm able to trade uh, a little bit of Bitcoin, well, let's say one Bitcoin for $5,000 worth of value at one of these stores using local Bitcoins. And there's all kinds of other things I could do on local Bitcoins. I could sell for many other different gift cards. The big ones were those. I'd never seen that big before, where you're able to offer one Bitcoin for almost $5,000 to $6,000 worth of value at Buco de Beppo. Buco de Beppo. And there's another big Japanese one, and there's one for Applebee's, and there's all kinds of these gift cards you can buy. I couldn't do that with gold. I couldn't simply go online and find a huge value that's like taking the current value of gold right now and multiplying that times 4. I can do that with Bitcoin, which is huge for me. Another thing, I could take my Bitcoin and I can wager on UFC. I love UFC. I don't wager much, but it makes it more interesting for me to get into the fights and really try to predict who's winning and work on my prediction skills and seeing into the future. I love doing it. It's entertaining for me. And with Bitcoin, I have that choice. I have that option. With gold, how am I going to do that with gold? I don't know how I would do that. Gold, take a lump of gold to a sports bookie in Las Vegas? I'm not sure how it would work. It's not like I just hop on my computer and do it. I could have a parlay created in minutes if I just hop on my computer. I could do it on my phone now. It's so easy. Can't do that with gold. So these are just a couple of things off the top of my head that make Bitcoin more efficient. Being able to I can't teleport my gold to India right now or to Malaysia or anywhere else in the world. I can't just teleport it. I'd have to pay a huge shipping fee, and it just doesn't seem very secure to do that. With Bitcoin, I can do it almost instantly. And yes, Bitcoin has its kinks. It's not perfect right now, but it's being upgraded by some very, very smart people. And 10 minutes, even waiting like an hour is not too long for me, and paying, 10 cents to even $1 is not too much for me. I'm willing to make that sacrifice right now. And for me, it's just like more incentive to hold my Bitcoin and not spend them. I'll only spend them if I find really good values. Like I'm probably going to get that $5,000 gift card and eat some Italian food like a boss. But Bitcoin is superior to gold. There's almost no ifs, ands, but the only difference I think would be is if, like I've mentioned in previous videos, if the internet went out, Bitcoin wouldn't be so useful then. I mean, it could probably still be useful, but I don't think it would be. But I also don't think gold's going to be that useful in that situation. It could be, but I think it'll come down to food and water if we ever go into that negative reality. Which let's not work for that reality. Let's work for the reality where Bitcoin is king, where Bitcoin is gold 2.0, and the value of Bitcoin is worth over 100,000 to a million current value of USD right now. Let's work for that reality. Let's if you get any spare change, put it into Bitcoin. If you get any crappy cash, put it into Bitcoin. Every time I get cash, I can't this week because like I have like $30 in my account and I have to survive, and I really don't want to spend any Bitcoin except for the gift card. I'm gonna get the gift card. That's a pretty sweet deal. There's lots of other ways of making Bitcoin, and yeah, feel free to leave a comment, like the video. I'm trying to keep my videos under 5 minutes. That way they're short and can upload quickly. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to send me some positive vibes. It's a beautiful day here in California. Oh, I wanted to show you my kids. Somebody had mentioned how are my kids doing. My kids are doing quite nice. My kids are doing really well. Can you see them here? Not yet. Oh, can you see that? Look at those kids. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. So I'm in California where this is legal for me to grow some pot, as long as it's not like out in the open. And it's medicine. And then I got this guy right here, this gal. She's beautiful. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my God. That's gonna be like a whole Bitcoin right there if I can get it before the ETF, which is not gonna happen. And then we got the think this is the Blue Dream here. That's a beautiful plant. So those are my kids. Gonna raise those up one day and hopefully exchange them for some Bitcoins. Have a great day, everybody.